just put in possession of his vril staff, and who, in alarm at your strange appearance, and in the impulse of the moment, might reduce you to a cinder. Taee himself was about to do so when he first saw you, had his father not checked his hand. Therefore I say you cannot travel alone, but with Zee you would be safe, and I have no doubt that she would accompany you on a tour round the neighbouring communities of vril-ya. To the savage states, no. I will ask her. Now, as my main object in proposing to travel was to escape from Zee, I hastily exclaimed, "Nay, pray do not. I relinquish my design. You have said enough as to its dangers to deter me from it. And I can scarcely think it right that a young Gy of the personal attractions of your lovely daughter should travel into other regions without a better protector than a Tish of my insignificant strength and stature." Aph Lin emitted the soft, sibilant sound which is the nearest approach to laughter that a full grown An permits to himself, ere he replied, "Pardon my discourteous but momentary indulgence of mirth at any observation seriously made by my guest. I could not but be amused at the idea of Zee, who is so fond of protecting others that the children call her the guardian, needing a protector herself against any dangers arising from the audacious admiration of males. Know that our Gy ei, while unmarried, are accustomed to travel alone among other tribes, to see if they find there some An who may please them more than the Ana they find at home. Zee has already made 3 such journeys, but hitherto her heart has been untouched." Here the opportunity which I sought was afforded to me, and I said, looking down, and with faltering voice, "Will you, my kind host, promise to pardon me if what I am about to say gives offence?" "Say only the truth, and I cannot be offended, or could I be so it would not be for me but for you to pardon." "Well, then, assist me to quit you, and, much as I should have liked to witness more of the wonders, and enjoy more of the felicity which belong to your people, let me return to my own." "I fear there are reasons why I cannot do that. At all events, not without permission from the Tur, and he probably would not grant it. You are not destitute of intelligence. You may, though I do not think so, have concealed the degree of destructive powers possessed by your people. You might, in short, bring upon us some danger, and if the Tur entertains that idea, it would clearly be his duty either to put an end to you, or enclose you in a cage for the rest of your existence. But why should you wish to leave a state of society which you so politely allow to be more felicitous than your own?" "Oh, Aph Lin, my answer is plain. Lest in naught and unwittingly I should betray your hospitality; lest in the caprice of will which in our world is proverbial among the other sex, and from which even a Gy is not free, your adorable daughter should deign to regard me, though a Tish, as if I were a civilized An, and " "Court you as her spouse?" put in Aph Lin, gravely, and without any visible sign of surprise or displeasure. "You have said it." "That would be a misfortune," resumed my host, after a pause, "and I feel you have acted as you ought in warning me. It is, as you imply, not uncommon for an unwedded Gy to conceive tastes as to the object she covets which appear whimsical to others. But there is no power to compel a young Gy to any course opposed to that which she chooses to pursue. All we can do is to reason with her, and experience tells us that the whole college of sages would find it vain to reason with a Gy in a matter that concerns her choice in love. I grieve for you, because such a marriage would be against the Aglauran, or good of the community, for the children of such a marriage would adulterate the race. They might even come into the world with the teeth of carnivorous animals. This could not be allowed. Zee, as a Gy, cannot be controlled, but you, as a Tish, can be destroyed. I advise you, then, to resist her addresses, to tell her plainly that you can never return her love. This happens constantly. Many an An, however ardently wooed by one Gy, rejects her and puts an end to her persecution by wedding another. The same course is open to you." "No, for I cannot wed another Gy without equally injuring the community, and exposing it to the chance of rearing carnivorous children." "That is true. All I can say, and I say it with the tenderness due to a Tish and the respect due to a guest, is frankly this: if you yield you will become a cinder. I must leave it to you to take the best way you can to defend yourself. Perhaps you better tell Zee that she is ugly. That assurance on the lips of him she woos generally suffices to chill the most ardent Gy. Here we are at my country house. Chapter 23.